So this is how you read order book in 5 minutes. You have three components: your order book, your depth chart, and then your market trades. So let's start from the simplest. Market trades is basically all the market trades that are being currently executed at this particular time. So you can see this was the price, this was the amount in BTC, and this was the timestamp. So every second, these trades have been executed. Now, going to the depth chart, it's super simple to read. What it displays you, it displays your bids, which is buyers in the green, and asks or offers as red. You can see, well, you have a small pop-up right here window where it tells you plus 0.3%, which means 30 basis in the range from the last traded price right here up to 30 basis. You see your total cumulative quantity distributed. So on the x-axis, you do have your price, and on the y-axis is amount in BTC, cumulative amount in BTC. So right now you do have in within the 30 basis 182 cumulative BTC for the sells and 184 cumulative BTC in the buys, and it keeps on changing every second. So now it tells you that every second buyers and sellers are shifting inside the book. And as you can see, if you have more buyers, so green candle is higher than the red side, then it tells you that there are more buyers, and vice versa. If there's more red distribution, then you have more sellers than the buyers. And basically, it basically tells you where the market is heading at this particular time and moment. Obviously, if there's equalized, it means market is in equilibrium and there is equal amount of buyers and sellers, which is the case right now. 162, 162, and pretty much the same. Now you see more sellers. Now you see more buyers, and that's how it goes with the market. Basically, if you scroll in using your mouse button, you can see at this particular price level what's happening. Now, you see these sudden spikes, like it doesn't go smoothly, and there's like squared jumps. It means there's gap in volume, and then suddenly a big bid's placed there, and same for the offers. There was 2, 5, and then it goes to 12. So basically, gap in the volume. So there's large bid or offer placed after that. And you can see it right now in the order book. If I was to, let's say, move the order book, I can see at 2 BTC, and then I can see here 2 BTC somewhere spiking up. So that's how it goes. I'll explain it better on the larger side. And right now, let's dive explaining the order book. So this is your order book. This order book distributes your sellers and buyers, which is referred to bids for the buyers and ask for the sellers. Here in the middle is represented the last traded price. So whatever was traded lastly. And all these orders are limit orders. Right now, what you can do also, you see your price column, your amount column in BTC, and total column, which is basically price multiplied by amount, which gives you the total amount in USDT value. And if you bring the mouse right closer, it gives you the cumulative USDT available up until these three price points and so on. And same for the bits, it applies same for the bits. Now, how can you read this? As you can see with these large green candles, right, fillers or whatever you want to call them, they represent the amount that is larger than the rest of the amount being placed. So basically kind of gives you a histogram chart where you can see a large value being spotted or outlier and so on. So right now we can see at the top of the book, which is basically the top price, top bid and top ask are represented in the top of the book. They're super green, which means there's large quantity being traded at the top of the book. Now the large quantity was traded at this level, which is I'm not sure how many is here to count, which is ends level, whatever it's 10, level 10, level 50, whatever it is. I can't count right now. And if you want to see order book more outside, more in depth, what you can do, you can click on this one and this basically rounds up the numbers. Right now I display to the 2 decimal points. I'll display with this 1 decimal point. Now I'll display just full integer values. Then this one will up to 10 increments. So it starts at 310, 320, 350, 360, 70 up to infinity. Whatever is available in limit order book. Then I do 50s, it starts 350, 400, 450, and same for the bid, just decreases. And then I can see at level 47 to 100, I do have big bids. And if I go to 47 to 100, there's increases right here, big spike, 47 to 100, you see. 47 130 also has a big spike. So yeah, here 43 BTC. So this is how you read it. And then if you go to 100, it every $100 increment tells you what's located up here, and then it gives you critical information. So all this applies same to every single asset. Doesn't matter what you're trading. Even if I was to go to Solana, it applies the same. If I go to 0.1s, I see there is large bids being placed at 36, 136. Let's see at 136. 136 is 35. So you can see there was basically 5K, 4K, 1K, 4K, 2K, and then suddenly 35K. These large amounts are actually acting as a price floor, which means that large amount of buyers will come in, price floor, aka your support level. And also you have your, for the sellers, you do have floor at 145, 147. So this means there is like resistance. And at 143 acts as a strong support because there's 35K available, and current sell 144 is this, and 145 is 22. So there's actually, if you think about that, up until 147, there's large amount of sellers. So probably people who are getting filled at 140, 143 are willing to liquidate themselves at 147 or whatever is happening. Right now, the chart looks slightly bullish with 113 on the bids and 95K on the asks. So that's how you basically read this. And if I was to go to the chess, USDT, which is like random coin that we chose. Basically, there's a lot more sellers in this market. You can see it doesn't move this much, so it's basically not that volatile. There's not much activity going on. This is unattractive. You can see the price flows pretty easily. There's a big bid here, which is protective bids, and then you have the price for over here at what is this level 39996. So basically, this is how you use the order book data for your informed trading decisions.